Hey everybody, welcome to That's Good Stuff, the show where we review pop culture's newest releases. And this week, the newest release was Predator Badlands. And this is, of course, um, the newest installment of the Predator franchise coming after Prey. Same director. What's his name, Jonah?
Dan Trachtenberg?
Dan Trachtenberg. And sorry, I should have been prepared. I was not prepared.
It's actually his third one.
Which one did he else? Oh, he did
He
the
also did
cartoon.
Killer Killers, yeah.
Yeah. So he's kind of taken over the franchise. Ellie Fanning is in this movie, and she plays Thea. I get them confused. Okay. Do you know how many Predator movies there's been?
Seven?
Seven.
Solo ones, not counting in versus Alien.
Yeah, not counting versus the aliens. So this is the seventh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so before we start spoiling stuff, let's just give it a little rundown. So, Predator Badlands sees, or we are introduced to Dex, and he's a runt predator. He's the baby of the clan. No one likes him. Well, his brother likes him, but his dad really doesn't like him, and he needs him gone. So we start off with him and his brother practicing or training, I should say, because he's got to prove himself to be a full-blown predator. I forget what they call him, the
The Yautja?
Yautja, the Yautja. And so he's got to win his cloak, right? Well, stuff goes down, and he is thrown in his brother's ship and sent off to the death planet where he believes he can catch his prey, his ultimate, prize, which is the what is it, Kasalik,
Alice or something like that?
Callus,
Alice.
Callus, yeah. So that it's a monster that no predator has ever killed. It's unkillable, and even the dad is afraid of it. So he lands on the planet Gemma, I think it's called.
Jenna.
Kenna. I'm getting everything wrong. So he lands there. I'm already forgetting this movie. He lands there, and the environment is very tough. There's the grass is like sharp needles, and every bug tries to kill you, and some bugs are bombs, and there's like dragon things that fly around. So he's there. He has a limited amount of weapons because I guess he didn't know. Well, he got shoot out of the ship in his little pod. I don't know if he knows there's secret weapons in his brother's ship. I don't think he does. So basically, he doesn't have the little plasma shooter thing. He doesn't have the cloak. He has a sword because they have swords on this one. And then he has a bow and arrow type thing, lasers thing. And then he has that thing that comes out of the wrist that like spins around and you throw him and
Hmm.
stuff like that. So he's got that. So now he's on a quest to go get his prize and avenge his brother and become a full-fledged member of his clan. And he on his way, like very fast. He meets he meets the who is a half synth. He was sent there by Wayland Yutani on an all synth mission to. They're collecting specimens. I try not to get too spoilerish. So they're collecting specimens of this crazy planet, and she got separated from the rest. She got like her torso cut in half, so she's looking for her legs. So they decide to team up. The Predator, he doesn't want to right away. He's a normal, tries to be a normal Predator and says, I don't need help on my hunt, but she talks him, talks him into it. And so they're on their way, and then they meet this creature who can roll around, and it's like a monkey type creature and he joins the fun too, or she. It's a girl. She joins the fun. They call it Bub. So we got a little ragtag group of a predator and a synth and a little roly-poly monkey thing. And they didn't so they're on the quest to get the Kalisk, and they also have to contend with the Wayland Yutani group led by Tessa, who is like Thea's sister. They're synths, but they look exactly like each other. Why can't they get another Fanning? There's lots of
I
Fanning
know.
girls in there. Isn't there like three?
There's two.
Oh, I thought there was another one. So yeah, they got to contend with them because they're Layla and Utani. They always have the mission, and the mission always comes first. All right, so that's kind of the spoiler-free stuff rundown. So now we can get into our thoughts about the movie. And well, my thoughts are pretty much everyone's like thoughts I've been seeing review it. It's very Disney. It's PG-13. It's the first PG-13 Predator movie. It just it if you told me Dave Filoni wrote this, I would believe you absolutely because it seems very much like a Mandalorian like movie. They do the same thing they did with the Mandalorians, where they kind of soften them up and
They had a
um,
little cute creature.
they added a little cute creature. The monkey thing is basically Baby Yoda. And and the predator learns that he can have friends, just like the Mando learns that he can have friends. So yeah, it's very Disney, and that's what I've been seeing from a lot of people. And like a lot of people, I think if you did not call this Predator or did not have a Predator in it, and it just like another alien, it would actually be a pretty fun movie because there's a lot of fun action in it, and animals and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's we'll go through more of it. But let's get your guys' take first. Jared, what did you think of Predator Badlands?
Mm, it was very Disney. I thought it was pretty too comical. It's pretty dumb, but I wouldn't say it's not like entertaining. Um, I think it messes up some Predator stuff, like lore, I guess you would say, and just stuff about them. Um, but I don't hate it. I thought it was entertaining. I think there's good and bad in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of popcorn value to it, I
Yeah.
guess. Jonah, what do you think?
Uh, I probably liked it the least, I'd say,
Out
because
of us?
uh, well, I have anyone, because all the people I've listened to have loved it.
Really?
So yeah, I thought like I was going crazy when I read the reviews after. So um, yeah, it's very like Disneyfied, and I didn't like any of the humor at all. Like Elle Fanning's character, I couldn't really stand like at all in this movie.
Yeah,
Um,
the humor never landed.
no,
She
especially the monkey thing, because
the yeah,
at that point I was just like, no.
it's just Baby Yoda, like when he has the synth arm and he's like, yeah, and then
But
there's the
baby,
yeah,
but
there's
Baby
a
Yoda's cute. This is a monkey.
yeah, and then there's a yeah, I'll save that for spoilers. I won't spoil that, but there's a part that's very Baby.
Um, like you said, they mess with like the Predator lore, but for some reason, like all the Predator movies do that. They always have to add like something, and like usually none of them work.
Mhm.
So I don't know why this is like the most frustrating series because I think there's like two good ones, and then the rest are just kind of like eh. But and I like this direct. I loved Prey, but and Killers. I didn't really like, but I think I like a little more than this because it is just. I like the idea of it, just having them in different timelines, but this one, the stuff I did like was the planet itself, just how creative they get with just how dangerous it is, and just like literally everything on it just wants to kill you. And I really liked all the stuff on the Predator homeworld. Like surprisingly, because I like seeing the Predators fight each other, and I like that infight scene was probably my favorite scene with him and his dad. And I thought that should have been the whole movie. It should have just been like him as a runt and like he like does something wrong and it just has all the predators just after him on that planet. So I thought that would have been really cool. So I don't know why you needed like this other planet with
Yeah.
the synths because I'm kind of tired of like synths at this point in these series. Um, Especially like after all the recent Alien stuff. But um,
Yeah. Gives you bad flashbacks of Illionaire.
yeah. Um,
I don't
but
really
yeah,
like it's been done in other movies and stuff. I don't really care for the yacht of Prime, the planet. I think
Yeah.
it's too
yeah,
tribal and not enough future because they have like this a lot of technology that's like
yeah.
far beyond whatever.
Human. Yeah.
I think there should be like buildings and stuff, not just like tents.
That's what I was thinking while watching it. I was like, how do they have such advanced like technology, but it's just rocks and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like Tusken Raiders if they had
yeah,
technology.
if they had
um,
lasers.
my theory is they like took it from like aliens that they conquered or something like that.
Hmm.
That's
Um,
only my theory.
I
Yeah.
don't,
Oh, go
I don't
ahead.
really like the Predator talking either. They've done it
Mm,
before,
Yeah.
but it's the whole movie now. So,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
thought this movie could have worked just as it's kept him silent the whole time, like the Mandalorian, where he's mostly just kind of silent.
Yeah.
And it could have been a cool, like kind of like a Samurai Jack kind of thing, but they didn't do that. So yeah, I didn't absolutely like hate it or anything, but it's definitely just one of the weaker Predator movies, I think.
Yeah, it'd be cool if like it started like on the planet and he starts with him like crash landing on the planet and he we don't know it but he like did something so he's gotta bring back a prize to like redeem himself. And like you said, there's other predators like on the planet too hunting the same thing, so he's gotta
Aw.
fight them too. That would be cool.
I'm really sick of Disney and they're like, oh, this person's the weak person, but he's gonna save the day or he's gonna
Yeah,
do good. It's just like, no, this is stupid.
it's like we've seen
Well,
this.
I liked it in Alien versus Predator when they team up with like a human.
Yeah,
That
that
Yeah,
was a
was
but
cool way of doing it.
they didn't look weak.
Yeah,
um I thought the dad looked cool.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
cool.
Um and we're not supposed to like him, but he's
I
like
know.
the coolest predator.
Was he
Um
in the last one, or is that a different Predator?
I don't know. I
Because I thought he was one of the ones on the planet at the end.
really
I think so, but I could be wrong.
um I the problem I have with the planet, like you were saying, it's kind of cool that there's like this killer planet, but then by the end where he's like creating weapons from the it just reminded me of Pixar or something or Disney or where you use your the environment to help you like
He has to do the old Home Alone.
yeah. And like getting that stupid lizard thing
Yeah.
it's like how did he control it to shoot because he could like control it to shoot. I'm like how is he doing this
The lizard knew better, knew what he wanted, gave him berries.
Yeah, it just reminds me so much of Disney. It's like the in the Beauty of the Beast or something. We gotta use the weapons we have to fight an army or something. Uh, the
I didn't know it
synth.
was Disney until we were at the theater and they're showing like Disney shows, like
Ooh,
trailers.
Yeah.
I turned to John, I was like, is this Disney? And he's like, I guess. And I was like, oh no.
oh no. Um, yeah, because they own Fox now, which is not Fox anymore. And side note, Universal's looking to buy WB, so um. It's a sad, sad day in Hollywood. What were cool things? We said the dad. Is there anything else cool you liked? I the end fight was cool. I'll say that,
Yeah.
but I didn't like the very end where like the
Yeah.
ship comes in. Oh, that's my mom. That was very Disney too. It was like, oh my goodness.
How
How
much
did?
how much time passed
I
since
know.
the planet, and then when they got back to the
I
to
know, yeah.
Prime?
Because that
The
thing was like grown up.
Yeah, it's like Groot. People are saying it's like Groot, where it just gets changes age real fast.
Or they just waited a couple months.
Maybe they did.
Years.
Yeah,
I was thinking, what? Because at the end he's like, "I have a new clan." And it's like, what are you guys gonna do? You're not.
I know.
They're gonna team up with Baby Grogu and
They're the Guardians of the Galaxy now.
Yeah.
They're the new Guardians.
hmm
they'll probably get an alien down the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Independence Day alien.
Now that xenomorphs are just dogs, now that you can have as pets.
What did you
It,
think of the main alien's design?
it it didn't bother me as everyone else. Everyone else said this is ugly, and he's just
I like
scrawny. He's
I
just
like the missing tooth.
yeah.
Or one's like broken off.
Because Jared, I think you said you thought he was really ugly, right?
Yeah, I don't like him. He's scrawny and like he's not a predator. Like
Yep.
Again, that's like
I don't care that they want to tell this like runt story,
Mhm.
but Predator has always been like this big imposing force like Jason or something like that. I don't want to see a runt Predator
Yeah, he's like. I mean, the first one was as big as Arnold. He was huge.
he's
bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
Even like the AVP one is smaller, and you're kind of led to believe that like this is his first time, but he didn't look like this. He
Yeah,
was
AVP
cool.
was pretty
That's
cool.
been like a problem with all these movies is they always try to change like they always have like a new design. It's like the first one is perfect. Why do you keep trying to fix it?
Because the first movie is perfect, and it's just you can't beat it, and you can't. I just,
Well, I even like Prey, like like that real feral one. I thought
Mm.
that was a cool design.
Yeah, that was cool.
But then like when Dex is like suiting up to fight the big robot, looks so dumb. Like his like made up mask with the
Yeah,
run
I didn't like
scene.
the mask.
well, you have to have something. We got to cover that face.
They could he just could have just had an extra mask on the ship.
Okay, we got to talk about Thea, because she is annoying as soon as you meet her.
hmm
She really reminds me of like a video game character, like the one that you meet that tells you like what
The
push X.
Navi.
Yeah, push X to jump or something like that.
She's
And
like
then
Fi.
I don't believe this predator could stand her for like 5 minutes. He
Yeah.
would have just left her. He's like, forget this. You talk way too much.
I didn't think it was gonna be constant. I thought it was gonna be like a few
hmm
lines, but it was just like that's too much.
Yeah.
And then the goofiness with her legs that somehow she can like kill everything, kill all the other synths. I mean, there should have been humans, but there couldn't be because there would be too much blood and stuff like that. So they had to make it sense. Um, this does nothing for
It
the
should have
L.
just been humans at the end, like
Yeah,
the human crew and
yeah. She should have been the synth, like normal. Like there's one synth with the crew.
yeah.
Um, Jared showing off his posters. Yeah, but
My mic
yeah,
was unplugged.
the the movie did the plotting of the movie just reminded me of a video game so much. It's like here you're in this land, here you gotta do these things, you gotta team up.
It
I
could have been a
hated
cool
the
video game.
Yeah.
I hated the stupid needle plants. Like when he's in the field and like
Why?
if you get close enough, it goes.
You don't like
It's because
those?
like they were going, all of them were like spraying, and he was still like
Well,
not
he
even like.
ducked.
I
He's
guess
a
That
runt, Jerry.
was
He's very short.
that was goofy.
no,
That was goofy at the end when he like sneaks up on and he like puts the thing over
Oh,
yeah,
to
the
catch it.
the wood thing. The monster was very Disney. It was just a mom that was protecting her baby.
Yeah.
Um, what was I
the
going to say
vines in
about
the
it?
beginning were kind of cool
Yeah, the guardian creatures.
because you don't see like if it's like attached to this like an actual monster.
hmm
It
Even
just
when
seems like
it's
the forest.
even when it's caged up, it's just a vine. You don't see what
Yeah,
it's attached to. There was the undefeatable. killer monster that the predators are afraid. Apparently, none of them have ever tried ice bombs on it because those are super effective.
And he had the ice
And
bombs.
yeah, he had all the ice bombs. Samus would be not happy with these guys.
Drax would have done well because you gotta get eaten first and then the ice bombs.
Hmm.
and then the ice bombs. What else? There's so much to this movie, and I didn't hate it. I just was like,
No.
why are we doing no, honestly, my first thing was like, why is this a Predator movie? This should just be called something else. We know it wouldn't sell because original sci-fi never does good, especially Disney original sci-fi. So they're probably thinking, I gotta throw something people know. Um, this does nothing for the
I
lore. Oh,
I
go
also
ahead.
hated the beginning with all like the Predator stuff because
Yeah,
he's obviously a runt, so he would know that like this has been done before in their culture, especially because they live forever. They live like thousands of years or 1,000 years. He would know that like a runt would be like the dad would
cold.
be gunning for him. So I don't know. It was stupid.
Did you laugh when they revealed what the toy was?
No.
No. Remember, they're like, it's a toy, and it like
It
blows that
was
guy's head off, and they're like,
it was a
that's a
cool
toy.
shot, but I didn't laugh.
I hate Disney. I hate you, Disney, because they always soften like these cool like stoic characters and just make them like bumbling
they don't
fools.
like him. They don't like the silent type, I guess. Because Mando, man, yeah, like I was saying, this just feels like Dave Filoni all over it. Just because like what he did with the Mandalorians and the Clone Wars, where like Mandalorians were like these few guys out in space that were bounty hunters because they like their civilization was pretty much done after the wars, which is the Jedi and stuff. So there was only like a few of them left. But in Clone Wars, Filoni like made them have this pacifist planet where they have this queen and they're all nice and it's just like this is terrible. Why are you doing this?
I like
Um,
some of the Clone Wars stuff with that.
uh,
Fine when he's like working on something, not when he's like the head of something.
yeah,
Because he was with Mandalorian from like the start, but he wasn't like in charge of it till like the later seasons.
mhm. Yeah, and you could tell because he loves wolves, and they talk about wolves a lot in this movie. He's like obsessed with wolves. Um, but like Mando,
Also,
I
there
don't
is no alpha in wolf packs. They've
yeah, they said
disproven
there's
that. Yeah.
yeah, they said there's not.
I don't
Um,
think this is like entirely a Disney thing. I think it's this director because they did
mm,
fine with like Alien and they did fine with like Planet of the Apes last year, but it's just like this one.
I
hmm.
was surprised by that Apes movie last year
Yeah, that
Yeah.
because
was pretty good.
that was a pretty Disney movie, but it was like good and like entertaining.
It didn't feel Disney at all. It just felt like a Fox movie.
The apes,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there was some leftovers from Fox. It's not like Fox just disappeared right
Yeah.
away. It's just they're just starting to run out of Fox stuff.
Like Avatars.
Ah, ah, ah,
There
ah,
should be a Predator versus Na'vi and
this
just
reminded me of Avatar. I mean, because the whole thing was about like having a family, getting a family, where your new family. I expected Vin Diesel to drive up in the middle of the forest and be like, "You guys need a ride, fam?" And they're like,
that's all
"Yeah,
Disney knows how to do these days, though.
I know." What was I gonna say about the Mandalorians? I know I keep going back to them. It just because it reminds me of it.
I am
Um,
excited for that Grogu movie though, or like whatever
yeah,
that's called.
yeah, it's gonna be super silly, but I do want to watch it. Um, but yeah, I mean, they don't like silent characters. There's this new thing in Hollywood where you have to tell everyone instead of show. They don't like the show. Um,
It's because the TikTok generation doesn't have an attention span, so they
yes,
have to.
you got to tell them on screen what's happening and stuff like that. I
Because
hate
there's
it.
no it's tunnel surfers or whatever they're called. That game playing in the side, so they have something to focus on.
Yeah, and you can really tell where some lines are meant for them. Like, I've there's a lot of movies with lines like that where they just explain everything is terrible. Um,
There's too much like it's kind of weird, but there's too much like modern stuff in Predator. I feel like it needs to be more like either be more primal or just be like, and I know this is controversial, but like a lot more manly. Because like the first one, that's awesome.
That's all, man.
They got two guys who just
I
There's
know.
that. There's that one, and then that's why I liked Prey because it just went back to
yeah.
like
I did
basics,
not
and
like Prey though.
I
I
like
really like
Prey.
that one.
Yeah.
I know you guys do. I
And
had
it's that's like the only one that takes itself seriously. The rest all have like humor on some level. Even the first one
Dude,
does.
that one with Olivia Munn is ridiculous.
Yeah,
dude,
that one's
that one's
bad.
terrible.
Yeah,
uh, when the predator when they're at the campfire and they're like, "Did you just make a joke?" That I was like,
yeah.
"Oh,
Oh,
That whole scene I just want to delete.
yeah."
yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, I can't believe
You
they did this."
if you wanted to like go from day to night, just like knock them out or something. Don't have a little like, oh, we're gonna go to bed now, guys, and then that stupid monkey thing's mimicking him like a baby, and you're just like,
when when there's like let's leave the monkey, he'll be fine. I'm like, yes.
you just hear Jonah, woo!
um, yeah, I
Were
mean,
they trying to make that a reveal that that monkey thing was a
Yeah.
baby version of that? Because it's
yeah.
like, duh.
Haven't we seen that on something? It looks very familiar.
Yeah.
Where the thing turns out to be a baby of the big
Yeah,
monster. What is
A
that?
lot.
A
That's been on a
lot?
lot of stuff. I don't know what.
But there's one specific one, right, Jerry?
yeah. I feel like it's Disney too.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh man, there it's on the tip of my tongue. I
It
don't
was
know.
like Disney just were like, let's use our worst tropes and just
It's
throw it
I
in
know,
there.
it's like we got the Disney playbook right here. We have the Predator. Let's just throw it through that.
We
It
need
could
the
have been
Predator
cool.
in the Disney store somehow.
It could have been cool. It could have been
What
the
a
first.
what a kick in the nuts for Predator and Alien this
I
year.
know. Oh man, it's been terrible.
And it
And
was
they
cool last year with Alien Romulus. But
Yeah, and then
until
Prey
the
a couple years
end, man.
ago.
yeah. It was going good and then they crashed.
um,
I like the end.
end was
Yeah, I
oh
like
my
that ending.
That
goodness.
was pretty cool. I like that.
um, and they want their universe. They want their Alien Predator universe.
I would want
Oh,
another Alien versus Predator though.
That yeah, that one could be more like Marvel-esque. I don't really care, like, because those are supposed to be just action and like
Because it's not canon, it's just its own
yeah,
thing.
but
how
not
would
just a
you
single
do it
Predator.
though?
I don't want quips in Predator. I don't want those kind of jokes in Predator like this movie where they're like,
You could
what
go
it
back to like the first one of like that Aztec kind of like time period they showed and just have a movie in there.
Egyptian Predator would be cool.
Yeah.
Why do we gotta be on Earth? Let's just have like a new planet where, but like a
We
Because we
just did
city.
did,
that.
we just
No,
did,
no,
and
like a city planet though, with like other
Because then
people.
you're introducing that, and that creates a whole bunch of stuff.
let's fight. Let's have them fight the Independence Day alien. I want to see how they took out one of those.
Oh yeah, they did, huh?
Well, as
What
soon
was
as you get it out of the ship, it's
That
fine.
and you could have a
It's just.
scene where the Predator punches one in the face and he's like, "You ugly."
who you calling ugly? What was I thinking? I was thinking for like a little backstory. Like I said, the Predator, like the Predator was this feral hunting clan, but they also had other aliens on their planet who were like scientists and new technology and stuff like that. And so the Predators conquered them, took the technology. How was I gonna
How do you get the
throw?
aliens in there?
I know that's I had a good idea and I can't remember what it was. Ah, shoot! It was like the aliens, like the predators were like spreading through the galaxy, and they had like this big force. But then they ran into the xenomorphs, and the xenomorphs kind of like wiped them out. So
Because
now
on
there's
Yacha Prime, that big engineer guy drinks that black liquid and then
no,
he falls into the water and he's like,
we don't need to throw Prometheus into this. Oh man, I don't know. It's hard to figure out how you
I
would.
think it just needs to like we need to just like restart or just like no more trying to like connect things or like trying to make things canon. Just start over with Predator and Alien because
They
no one has a good idea. It's
they did,
just
and then we had these two
I
this
know
year.
these are the reboots,
They
Jared.
they almost
no,
got
this
it
one's like
right.
way in the future.
I,
It, Rom, I don't have a good
Yeah.
argument for Romulus. That just didn't work out well.
or Alien Earth, which made no sense because somehow took place.
That should have never happened. That was
No,
Why are they so obsessed with synths?
I
because
don't
they
know.
like Blade Runner too, and they just
We'll
want to
just have
throw
Blade Runner and then have Alien separate.
they want to throw everything together.
Because they need humans to fight, I guess, and that's the only way they can. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We don't stand a chance
It's
unless we're
harder
synths.
to write a story where like the humans have to use their wits to outplay the predator and aliens, so they're just like make them super strong. They make them synthetic.
We need like army dudes again. We don't
We need
like.
big dudes just
Yeah, we need
going.
big buff dudes. Like in Alien Earth, they're like these scrawny security guard guys that get creamed real fast.
I
Just
know
need
they
some.
should have been more like the colonels from Aliens.
Yeah, we need like the Marines to come.
Dude, get Hemsworth. He's done Disney stuff. Get another big dude and just have at it.
Then he would be all goofy too, though.
No,
Oh,
you can make it like Extraction. You can make it
Yeah.
that kind of action.
that was a trailer I saw. Did you? I don't know if you saw the Hemsworth in a new movie
I've seen that trailer.
I
where
didn't
he's
see
like a
it.
thief.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
All right, so I think that's gonna do it. Tell us what you thought of Predator Badlands. Did you love it? Where do you think it goes from here? It's probably gonna get some kind of sequel because it did okay.
Fans like it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's like on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like, have you seen that list of like the top Predator movies and like the first one's like fifth or something?
Yeah.
It's weird, man. And the best one I think was this, and then the animated one's like really high too. It's like number two or something like that. Is
just
it?
kill this
It's Rotten
franchise.
Tomatoes don't work, man. That I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, tell us what you thought. Throw some likes, subscribe to the channel, and notify yourself for even more good stuff. We'll see you next time.